countdown. Good evening on this Sunday, Godlike evening. It's great to see everybody here. It has been a very relaxing weekend, but I'm very glad to end the weekend with statue talk and just kind of go over the community and what's new. There was a few announcements made, I believe, yesterday evening, so we're going to talk a little bit about that today. But it's great to see everybody coming in. I do have to thank the 137 subscribers we had in the last 7 days. Thank you so very much. We are on the urge of 5,000 subscribers. We will most likely hit that in the next 2 days. Thank you for your support. We have some awesome giveaways coming up. We have special guests coming that I am negotiating right now and getting those things locked in. But a lot of things coming in Godlike Statues in 2025, and I'm excited. It's great to see everybody here. Our 5,000 show will most likely be on a Friday. So thank you, everyone, for your support. It's great to see everybody here. Freddie, my main man, how you doing, man? Great to see you.
I'm doing great. I've traveled back through time and I've arrived here. And I'm so happy because it seems like it's a Friday. I see Noah's here, Alan's here, Matt's here, Marcos is here. He's not partying tonight. I'm here. I think it's gonna feel like a Friday, and I know we're gonna go over an hour. I'm excited.
It's gonna be a good time, man. It's great to see you, and I see your collection continue to change and evolve into new things, Freddie. We talk a lot about it on Friday, but I truly believe you are a statue collector now.
And also a car collector, man. I think at some point, I think it's gonna be half a garage by the time I'm done, because I still have vehicles coming in and more to come. So I'm excited for that. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. I look forward to your collection this year because I know you're changing a lot of things. You've moved pieces around, you've sold stuff to get stuff that you do want, and I think what will really change things is when you get that T2 bust in. I think it's really going to change things, and you're really going to see things even more so towards bigger pieces and things, because you'll really get that presence of how large these things are.
I may never leave my office, man. I barely want to leave it now. I can't imagine Terminator in here.
Freddie, do you have tracking yet on T2?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be shipping pretty soon. But Freddie, thanks for being here, man. We're definitely going to go over next Friday because it'll be a pretty big show for all of us. Straight out of Noah's Ark, the Papa to Be, great to see you. The Bitter Collector is here. Noah, how are you? Good to see you.
Doing good, man. Yeah, I had a pretty relaxing weekend. Just spent most of it just watching horror movies. I watched the new VHS Beyond movie. That was pretty good. So I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's about it, man. Just been taking it easy, hanging out with some friends, and yeah, this is a great way to end the weekend. So yeah, glad to be here.
Have you watched Heretic?
Heretic?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I actually just watched that the other day. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I saw it twice. Yeah. It's so
really
good. I saw it twice.
Yeah. Hugh Grant was really good in that. Yeah, that was great.
That's awesome. Thanks for being here. And I was wondering, you said you spent time with your friends this weekend. Do your friends know what statues are? Do they understand all that stuff?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so
I did introduce them to more like of the high end stuff, but they collected like McFarlane statues and some other like smaller things. So they're kind of familiar with it. But yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
They don't think you're truly insane like most people do.
No.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, thanks for getting on, though. It's great to see you. And of course, Mr. Matt Martin with you. I see you have some company this evening. Great to see you.
This is my youngest Jackson. He begged to be on the show for weeks, so I told him to keep his mouth shut and just do what I say.
Yeah.
and he can be on the show.
Jackson, that's what they tell me every show too. So don't worry about it. You're not the only one, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
but he helped me with yard work today, so this was his.
Okay.
There we go.
This is his reward. But
Okay.
Earn your keep.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate both of you for joining this evening. Great to see you both. And we're going to talk about what we love and some upcoming things. And man, I cannot wait to venture down some of these new pieces that we'll be talking about this evening. And Marcos, great to see you, man. How are you? I know you've been working all weekend, and I mean, this is no joke. Sometimes Marcos gets on the stream. He's literally still in work attire, jumping on and listening from the car, getting on. So again, Godlike Statues is built by all of us. We all find a way to make it here somehow on Friday. So Marcos, great to see you.
Man, love to be here as always. No, you know, football season's over, so I can go on Sunday shows a little bit more now. So Jimmy knows football season's always first for me. I'm on fantasy football for sure. But I'm glad to be here. Obviously, this weekend, I know it's like, oh, I had a great weekend. Like my weekend was brutal work-wise, but.
Don't worry, my upcoming weekend's gonna be brutal too, so don't worry about it. So it'll even out, yeah. That's
just how it happens, though, obviously. But the good thing is I get commission on every job I do, so I'm not complaining too much. That's statue money in my mind, so there we go. But glad to be here, Jackson. Nice to meet you, man. Like I said, I'm the one they try to mute to all the time, so don't worry about it.
Who's your favorite team, Marcos, NFL wise? Because Jackson's a big
NFL
NFL guy.
Okay, so don't judge me too much. I'm a big Aaron Rodgers fan, so I grew up when I was younger. Green Bay Packers was the team I always grew up cheering for. There we go.
Wait, so you were a Jets fan at some point, right?
Don't you dare say that. I would never say that.
He came to my team, and you said you're an Aaron Rodgers fan, unless you're a fake fan.
Okay, Marcos, do you think he's going to the Steelers? Because I'm a Steelers
I hope he does, actually, because him and Tomlin get along very well. They have a team that's actually very good they just haven't had a quarterback, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think if you saw last year, he can still throw it. He just can't run, obviously, out of Achilles injury at 40 years old. We're not expecting him to be, RG3 or anything like that, but he can still throw it. Like,
Rodgers is done.
Great.
He's done.
But you say that as a Jets fan because your team was horrible.
He
was
done.
Supposed to be, Freddie, he was supposed to be the best game manager in the league, but guess what?
No excuses.
No, your defense was supposed to carry them. There you go, Marcus Rossetti. Your defense was supposed to carry them.
I think we got a new segment on the show.
Yeah.
So this is an old segment, Matt. This is an old segment. From day one, this has been the segment always.
If you're great, you make it work no matter what. Josh Allen, his team was garbage, and he still made it work with nothing. I don't want to hear it. If you're Aaron Rodgers, you get them to the playoffs. Okay. So you telling me great QBs can't make it into the playoffs with a horrible defense?
No.
Come on, I'll name names, but this is not the show. I'm not. Nope.
Aaron Rodgers did it for 20 years in Green Bay.
All right, Jimmy, all you.
Okay. All right. Mr. Kiefer, great to see you this evening, sir. I know you stayed us all by going through time. And Alan, just so you know, I think it was last Thursday, I got confirmation that I have like a coupon code for the Alan Kiefer Award from Nintendo of America. And I got that already taken care of. That's coming. And what I think maybe a surprise also coming that day that we'll talk more about later in the future as soon as I get it confirmed, because I had another company reach out, which will be even more amazing. I just so appreciative of that. And thank you so much for everyone helping out with that. I really appreciate that. I'll be in the month of September. Alan, great to see you. Thanks for being here. How are you this evening?
Doing great. It's always nice to wrap up the week with you guys. Pretty quiet weekend. I went to the gym, spent some time yesterday, and today I enabled myself and spent money. But that's what the hobby's all about. So yeah, I'm glad the weekend's over. Another week is going to get started, and hopefully I can leave my credit cards alone for a couple days anyway.
So, Alan, can you enlighten us? What did you end up picking up this weekend?
I got the Blitzway life-size endo arm.
Oh,
Nice.
I gotta give a clap for that one too. I gotta give a
One
clap.
that's motorized. You press a button and the fist opens up and closes, and
That's cool.
there's all that crazy stuff. Yeah, I've been looking at it for a long time, and I contacted Todd at Spec, and he hooked me up. So yeah, that'll be, I'm sure, shipping out next week.
Awesome.
Does the cylinder with the arm, Alan, does it light up?
No, it does not.
Ugh.
It doesn't, but the brain chip, that's another part of the thing that does light up.
Okay.
But just the fact that it's motorized, for me, it was animatronic. I thought that was so cool. And
Yeah.
I was watching a couple reviews. It looks like most of it is made out of die cast. So a lot of it's metal. So it looks pretty cool. And I think it's going to look good next to my T800. And that was the main reason I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see, definitely I can see, because, the one arm on the bus doesn't, it's not really
Right.
there.
Yep.
You can kind of do it like on that side, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of where it's going.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Congrats, Alan. Can't wait to see it in your collection. Right next to T2 bus. It's gonna be awesome, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah, Alan, you're gonna have to enlighten me if I need that or not, because I've been on the fence about buying it for the last few weeks. I just haven't done it. It definitely has been on my list or whatnot. So
Yeah.
let me bring this up here real quick, because I know he doesn't know. So let me bring this up here real quick. Oh, that's weird.
I love you, Jimmy, but I don't love you that much.
Here we go. This is much better.
Yeah.
Okay. So Noah, I know you don't know, but we have all of us have come together, and we have excuse me.
Get Emily in here. Get Emily in here. Real quick.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have her in
Get
here as
Emily.
well.
Get Emily. In here real quick.
We have
Tell
all
her
come
to bring
together,
cereal.
and
Tell her to bring cereal.
yeah, we have all come together, Noah, and as a panel, we have raised $600 for your new baby.
Man, thank you guys.
So,
I didn't
Bring her
I know
in
you
here.
didn't
Bring
know.
Emily in here.
Awesome.
Want Emily in here.
Yeah, for this is your this is for you and Emily. I wanted to make sure that we did something for you. You're definitely one of our brothers, and we wanted to do something nice for you. So
Well, thank you guys.
everybody
I appreciate that.
So thank you very much, everybody, for contributing. And he's going to be the Papa to be. So hopefully this will help out very soon for you.
Congrats.
Thank
to
you.
Well,
I
Emily.
appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Well,
That's
if
really
you
nice
don't
of you
tell
guys.
Emily, you can use that for statue money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I said that's premium format. That's premium
Yeah.
format money right there. So,
Well, thank you
Yes.
guys. That's really nice of you.
That's
Yeah. So we're excited for you, Noah. And like I said, we all came together, and congratulations on your newborn. And hopefully
Thanks,
this
man.
will help out. Everybody contributed. So I think this will help out for you and your
as
Yeah,
Jimmy
thank
said,
you.
we're all
You guys are the
uncles
best.
now. We're all all
Thank
uncles
you.
now. So there we go.
Yeah.
Now we got to get Marcos to have a show baby. We got to get Marcos to have a show baby.
Great to see. We have the funds available for you, Noah, and I'll get it to you ASAP. Let me address the chat here, because everybody's still coming in. Terry, great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Mr. Kennedy, great to see you. And Dinesh, man, he has some really cool pieces too. No, he's got some great stuff, man. Great to see you. And we got the same
Jimmy, you're breaking up.
I think he's
Yeah,
freezing up a
he
little.
just broke up, right?
Can you hear me okay?
No.
There you go. I think you're back now.
Yeah. Oh, I think now? Yeah.
You hear me okay? Okay, so
There you go.
Tash, welcome. Thanks for being here. Salon, great to see you. And my main man, I talked to him this weekend. Great to see you, Battle Cat. The artist has arrived.
Okay.
Yeah, man. This guy's an incredible artist. Like the work that he does is I could never do. So great to see him on. Bounce in the Belfry, great to see you. Let's do this. Let's do this tonight. It's going to be awesome. Great to see everybody here. Grifter, great to see you. I was just talking with Mr. Luna this weekend. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. You're right. The full party is here. Great to see you, Lane. Thanks for getting on. Thanks for all the messages, especially showing me that that last one. That was really cool.
Love
to
you,
see
Lane.
that. Love you, Lane, man. Great to see you. Good to see you, Norman. Thank you for stopping in. Rick, and then the chef has arrived. I need to talk to Nice Guy more too, because if that con does come to San Antonio, Marcos, if it's something that we all want to do, he needs to come out here.
That or Dallas. I think one of those.
That or Dallas, yeah. I'm down for either.
But Norman has the most professional picture of all time on his profile. I love it. Like,
Yeah,
the professional, like in a suit and everything. I love it.
Danny, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Oh, Casual, great to see you, man. Thanks,
What's up,
sir.
man?
Yeah, I'm meaning to message him. Great to see you guys.
Let's wait knowledge.
Yeah, I think. Well, Freddie's got the Blissway knowledge. John, great to see you. Thanks for being here. And then, of course, you've got
No
Carl. No sheep. Great to see you, Carl.
Love you, Carl.
Carl, I need to get back on with us pretty soon. So
Yeah,
great to
for
see
sure,
you.
man. Miss you, man.
Everybody's still coming in. Thank you all for being here. Absolutely, man. Noah's definitely one of our brothers, and we really wanted to come together as a family and do something
And
for
I
him.
will say this off the top of my head, like this was Jimmy's idea. We all pitched in for sure.
That's everybody.
Jimmy, it was Jimmy's idea. Yeah, man. We just can't wait to see the baby and everthing, man.
Yep.
Well, thank you guys. You guys are the best.
13-pound baby or whatever it's gonna be,
Oh, dude, I know.
Danny, do you really? Message me, Danny. I would love to look at that and stuff. So you got to ask yourself, this question though. Let me bring this up here real quick. You gotta ask yourself this question. I got to ask myself, what would Alan do if? Well, I figured it out. God ordered it. He doesn't wait. He's just like, okay, well, that's what I want. That's what I'm going to get, and it'll be here this day. And I was like, maybe that's what I should be doing. So we will see. We will see, because I have my eye on the prize, and I'm very close to getting what I really want here. And once I get over that hurdle, I still got one more big hurdle, and then we're good to go. But I mean, I spent a ungodly amount of money in the last 2 months. So I'm trying to kind of cut it back a little bit and like do the right thing, whatever. But it's tough because there's so many great pieces out there that we love, and we'll be talking about that more this week. Who knows? Maybe we'll lock that down this week. I feel like I get up in the morning. You know what? I'm gonna get that and just click, and then it's done. That's kind of how that works. Okay, congratulations, Noah. That was awesome. Enjoying it. Yes, thank you very much.
Appreciate that, man.
It's going to be awesome. You're going to be a good dad, Noah. I already see it happening. So
I'm excited, man. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I know he's going to be an absolute nerd like us.
Yep.
So
Definitely, huge nerd,
All right, let me bring this up here real quick. There's a lot of different things I saw this weekend, but holy cow, I'm going to bring this up. And I'm almost done filming this. It'll be done probably this evening. And it'll be out. Man, I got like 18 messages. Thank you all. I love you all. Love you. This was posted in over a year ago, 2 years ago. But this is from a collector. I think this this is David Sullivan, and he posted this. I can't remember where. Oh, you know what? I think he posted it in Toshi's group, but he ended up getting the Lord of the Rings Sauron. But if you're wondering how large this piece is, let's take a look. This is in the box here.
this is as big as me.
That's
The body. Just the body.
Yeah.
That's as big as me.
It's, and you don't know how you can see the light on the paint here.
Crazy.
So it's got light gray, dark gray, some blacks in there, maybe even a little bit of whites to bring out the armor. But look how big this is. Right?
Jesus.
Damn.
If you're wondering how large this piece is,
Is that the Infinity one?
this is the Infinity one. Yeah. This
Okay.
thing. And if I'm not mistaken, this David is a huge Lord of the Rings collector. Obviously,
I'm
right?
thinking so.
He's got the work bust. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, to own this piece, I mean, it's very expensive, it's very big, but seeing it come together like this for him, and look how big this is.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Man, that's huge.
This is, I bet say I remember these pictures a while back. So that 2020.
Yeah.
That it's still crazy though. My gosh. Look
Dude,
at
that Fell Beast piece behind him too is awesome.
Awesome.
It is. Wow, look at that. That's no wait, Noah. Wait, is this Alan, is this a piece you own here? This one here?
No.
That's not a different one. Okay.
That's is that a
That's-
Witch King horse?
yeah,
Like
it's
an
Witch King,
original
it looks
Witch
like.
King?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
That's what it looks like. But man, if you're wondering how large these pieces are next to somebody, just look at that. It's so big. I mean, it
I wonder
really is.
the weight. I wonder the weight.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I
God.
know. That's a great question.
Matt,
But man, look
probably
at that photo.
250 pounds at least.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
At
I always
least.
wish I would have. I always wish I would have bought that little Queen Studios Balrog bust.
Me too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love
Pretty
that.
cool, yeah.
I
hard to
love
find
the,
that for a decent price.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love people when they paired it with that like the 1/2 scale Gandalf, and they had the
Oh,
big one.
Hmm.
I've seen some people's like collection with that, and it looks so good.
Man, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
super
my gosh,
cool.
this bus is crazy.
You need a castle to display that thing.
Yes, exactly. Or just a whole room at this point. A whole room.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, just look at just how big this is. I mean, it's so big. But I love these photos he took, and him standing next to it, you really get an idea of just how large this piece is. Clearly, he's a Lord of the Rings fan. He's got a ton of pieces back here, but it came together very nicely for him.
Yeah. Why would
man,
you say
look at
that, Jimmy? What makes you say he's a Lord of the Rings fan?
The guy's collection, man. He just loves it. but I
Maybe
love it.
he just has the whole fellowship plus, all the villains too. Maybe just throw that out there. That's why.
Look at that. The ring
Does it light up? The ring? Does it light
It
up?
does. It does
That's
light up.
awesome.
It does light up. So it's fantastic. Like
And the our first Alan Kiefer Award winner was a Lord of the Rings fan. Remember, Jake?
that's right, Jacob. That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And dude, they're the most spoiled collectors of all time. They have every company doing Lord of the Rings. It's just disgusting at this point. Like, I get it, but like, gosh, they have 1/6, 1/3, 1/4, 1/2, 1/1. Like, like Lord of the Rings fans, like, just have everything. It's awesome for them.
Great piece. Like I am finished filming top 5 in the community. No spoilers, but this is definitely on it. This is definitely on it. What a great piece. And looks like 15 of 99.
99. My God.
Whoa.
That's what it was.
But it was super expensive though, so that
It
makes
was.
sense. Yeah.
It was.
Man.
It was. I mean, what a great one.
Imagine
Congrats-
shipping this. Oof.
Yeah, oh my! Oh well,
Oh,
there was a
gosh.
picture. I don't have the picture, but there was a picture of somebody with it being shipped to them,
Yeah.
and it's 3 boxes, and the
Oh.
3 boxes stood taller than them, and it was 2 pallets turned, and they were all 3 sitting on it. It was 2 pallets. I mean, that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
And
that's
you,
like
you guys were
hard.
complaining about T2 bus like packaging, like that's
Yeah.
compared to that. Like that thing is
Well,
is huge.
Well, I know Alan's a fan of moving the Terminator box around in his home. It's it can be lifted very easily, and
That was traumatic.
Dramatic.
remember we're trying to keep Freddy's faith up, man. Where we don't want to discourage Freddy, because I know the enemy right now is space. The enemy right now is big boxes. So
Mhm.
I hate to say it, but I had to bite the bullet and get a storage unit, and it may be time. So just so you're aware. Yeah, it may be time. So, but the less boxes you get out of your house, the better. Because there's no way I could do this without that. There's just no way I could do it. I had to get it, and I bit the bullet, and I paid like $100 a month or something like that.
Yeah, the wife asked me recently. She said, "Weren't you going to have a weights and stuff and the equipment in your garage?" She was like, "You have a bench here, and you have the weights stuck up in the corner, and you still have boxes everywhere." I said, "Babe, I don't know if that's going." I have a workbench and I have weights, and it's got dust on them because boxes are all on top of it and around it. Yeah, it's not looking good.
No workouts for Freddy. No workouts for Freddy.
Well, I have to go to the gym because I'm gonna start going more again. So because I felt better when I was doing it, but
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, great piece. I think that piece there is just probably one of there'll never be one like that again.
No.
I don't ever see anybody doing something like that ever again.
Oh no.
And there's only 99 of them.
The
And
thing
if you
is,
have that
like,
in your collection, you have something very rare.
if you do a half scale with that and the bust, it's like a normal bust. You know, like that
Yeah.
thing is. If you do 1-to-1, obviously it's completely different. Yeah, that thing is huge. It's nuts.
It's ridiculous how big it is when someone stands next
Oh,
to it. Like it would probably probably be still as tall as Noah is, like next to it maybe. It's
Yeah.
big, it's huge. So I mean, congrats to whoever has that, because I've always seen that piece and admired it from afar. I just know I could never.
Only 99 made too, which I did not think.
That's crazy, right?
I didn't know the edition size on that, so that's really crazy.
I know he does the ring.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. Like Smeagol is smaller, Frodo is smaller, and then obviously name Sauron is bigger.
And memory serves myself, the book it does that too, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
it wasn't just a Peter Jackson thing as well.
Right. Great to see you, Jimmy. Thanks for being here. Great to see you. Thank you. Man, what a great piece. Let me bring this up here real quick. I love you all. Thank you, everybody, for the messages. I see you. I see you. I see you. Thank you very much. So, Alan, let me bring this up here real quick. It wasn't just a one-off. It looks like I think all their one-to-ones are around this price range.
Whoa.
So, and I think you'll get a deal. I think you're getting a deal here on one of these. But this is the 85 with the Infinity Gauntlet. This is the one that I've always liked. I don't know if I'd ever spend that kind of money on something, but it's up there. But you know what? Surprisingly, Alan, they have one in stock. Surprisingly.
Man, you better jump on it. You better jump
Yeah,
on it.
Yeah, that thing could be gone tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be gone tomorrow. No one's ever going to. I mean, these you see are very rare, and I've seen this lit up in a collection. I think it's that's this. There's one collector that Ronnie Stark has this. Ronnie Stark has this.
Of course
Oh,
it
does
does.
he? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he has this piece here, and he's got multiple, and this is one that he does have. I've seen it. That's what I've been like, man, that looks really good, all lit up, all together like that. But again, this is a very, very large piece and a very expensive one. Sorry, the pictures aren't very good on this. They literally are just very tiny. But I have, and look, man, I want to see these pictures all close up. But it's very big. And Alan, there's a base on this. Has the Avengers and also has the Iron Man 185 right here on the front cover of it. But that base stands. It's so darn tall. He hovers over somebody. It's really, really big. But you know what is kind of a little bit of a damper, because if you own that one, and let's just say you bought 3 of the Queen Studios ones, that one would be taller than the others.
Oh yeah, it would be way bigger.
Yeah, so that's kind of a downer. I'd have to kind of adjust those things as they come in.
So not only that, but you need tall ceilings, because it's probably about 8 feet tall on that base.
I could see that. I could see that. Wow. Very, very expensive piece. Super cool. I'm going to pass.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass on this one. I'm going to pass on this one, but I thought I'd bring up more of Beast Kingdom stuff, because it's really cool to see more of those life-size Iron Man. Is it $16,000 cool?
No.
I think I'm going to pass on that one. I think I will not pass on that. So, Marcos, I was thinking about you today. Let me bring this up here.
What were you thinking about me?
Yeah, I saw this today and I thought it was amazing. Let me bring this up here.
Is this money I'm about to spend or what?
Well, it's going to go next to your bust. So I thought we'd go right next to it. And I thought it was super cool. Let me bring this up here real quick. There you go.
Oh, yeah, I saw this.
I thought this was super cool.
Yep.
I love the background and how the piece really comes together with all this fire around them. But look at this. This is really cool.
Wow.
Marcos, can you explain to me like what we're looking at here?
This is Ace. This is the brother of the main character of One Piece.
Okay.
It's Portgas the Ace. If you want to be specific. it's really cool piece actually. I do like it, but there's just better pieces of Ace in my opinion.
Okay.
And there's a piece that I really want to get. It's by Monkey D Studio. I've showed pieces on the channel, like during the show of those pieces. It's a really good unlicensed company for sure. But this piece is really good too. I love the swap outs of like him with the hat, like holding the hat, and then him with the arm up. This is a very popular character in the show. He's a very popular character because he's a cool character and the females like him as well. So it hits both demographics, I guess you could say. And he has a firepower. Firepowers in all anime, are awesome. So, but no, I like this piece. In my opinion, there's better pieces out there. But really cool though. I love this. The two pillars on the side, the Whitebeard emblem kind of in the background. I wish it was more Whitebeard emblem in the background. It looks more like a skull. It should look more, in my opinion, it should look more like the Whitebeard emblem, which is the crew he's part of in the show. But still, a really good piece, man. The price point is very good, I believe too. I think it's like $700 all in. Off the top of my head, I could be wrong, but really good though.
Yeah, super cool. And I gotta bring this comment back up. He said for 60,000, you better cook and clean. Yeah, I agree. I agree for that much money. But super cool piece. I saw it this evening, and I really love how some of these anime pieces just have this amazing light up feature.
Yep.
Marcos, it really worries me, and I've talked to Alan about this before too. On some of these anime pieces, is that some of the resin they use, the clear resin, I feel like if I grabbed a hold of it and just pushed a little bit, it would just break right off.
So I have a lot of those pieces. Obviously, you guys know they're very sturdy. Like honestly, I've never had an issue with the clear resin on anime pieces, unlicensed and licensed. They're flexible, if that makes sense. Like they're very flexible in the sense that in a good way. So I have no issues with their clear resin. My only issue with clear resin, especially with unlicensed company, is the paint job. That's the only issue I have sometimes. Is the paint job is not as good as the prototype sometimes. But still the quality of like how well it will stay up or break or not that is very good. So I wouldn't have an issue with those issues.
I love you all.
Freddie, you smiling down there. Did you just pre-order something?
Hey, Matt, he's not a 1/6 collector anymore. He's a set, but he could have gotten something.
Here's what I think's gonna happen. Now Freddie ain't gonna tell us, but you see the 1/6 behind him.
Yep.
Slowly you're gonna start noticing them disappear. He ain't gonna say nothing.
Matt, we have seen that.
Like, disappear.
We have seen that, Matt, the whole time. Like there's no that whole shelf, that metal shelf used to be filled with everything. Now we see about maybe 5 to 10 at most.
I can't get them filled for the life of me. And Alan's threatening me too. He's like, "You order another piece, I'm coming to your house."
Yeah, and to be fair to Freddie, I think that it has gone from pretty full to almost empty because he has sold pieces and moved things around to get these other pieces that are coming in. And the pieces that he is coming in are extremely high caliber. I mean, he spent. Yeah. I'm trying to do the math in my head, and some of these pieces he's getting. I'm like, man, this is a lot. So, I think that's all of us. Like,
I got one piece coming in. I don't even have space to put it because the base is so big. Marcos knows what I'm talking about. I said, how am I supposed to? Yeah.
Right. I did see this piece today too. I think Matt sent me a message today, and I saw this come in. This is I think it's a fan art piece. Yeah. I really love the there's a lot of feature on this that has the schematics of I think in the movie when they were looking on the schematics of the area they were in, you could see it through the blueprint, and that's a really cool feature they have there. I wasn't a too big fan of the alien on the right of his pose, but I love the one on the left. Yes. I really love that. I thought this was super cool. Jackson, what do you think about this piece?
Jackson's not here. He's
okay. I wanted to get him involved.
He got no patience.
Oh, he got no patience. Okay, I wanted to get him involved. Okay, so Matt, what is your thoughts on this piece?
I sent it to you, and I was like, okay, it's 1/3. it lights up, like you said, kind of like the map of the blueprint of some tunnels.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah. Now I do agree with you. I like the one on top of the light, but now the art print looks freaking awesome. The art print looks freaking awesome. But I like it. I was like, hey, what do you think? It's like type thing like that. I really like it.
It's cool. No, I like it too. I think it's really neat. I haven't bought anything from this company before, but the sculpt looks great. It looks like there's some switch outs too. It looks great, man. It looks really good, actually.
It looks real good.
I love this. I love that pose.
Yeah.
You want to sit on top of that. It looks really good. All right, Mr. Kiefer, what's your thoughts on this piece?
No, I mean, I really like it. As soon as I looked at it, though, I mean, for me, just the alien on the computer screen would be cool.
Yeah.
The extra alien on the side, I could live without that. I like it just the one xenomorph. Just that section.
Yeah.
No, I 100% agree with that. I do. I think it's. I mean, this is a great piece. I think Mr. X has.
It's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mr. X has this one.
It's also very big.
Oh yeah, 1/3 scale, so it's going to be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I am in the market for a 1/3 scale, so I'll be picking one up. One after I inhale this this next purchase I'm going to be making, but I'm in the final steps of getting that locked down. So, Alien Bus is coming home. The one I wanted, everything's. I'm just trying to get everything squared away. So, great piece, Matt. Are you in for this?
Of course we got Wolf Predator coming up for a PO and stuff like that. So I got to really think about that. Eye on the prize, type thing like that. I think I would like a big chap, try to find a big chap on the market rather than this, type thing like that. Which somebody in the groups this weekend is selling a big chap, but it's just the arms down version. So
I've seen
like
that
a
one.
museum kind of pose.
Yeah.
Sure.
Which I don't mind really, but I just prefer the other pose.
Yep.
Type thing.
Yeah, I would wait a little longer, Matt. I think you'll be happy.
Yeah.
Wait just a little longer.
I
The one
think,
you
I think Prime would do an XL big chap version. I think they will. So just wait, maybe. Like we all have that temptation to just buy right now, buy whatever is out there.
Yeah.
But maybe wait. I think you'll be very surprised what they do with the XL Alien line. Big chap.
Now give us an update, Jimmy. Do you think your Alien Bust is going to ship this week?
It will most likely not ship this week, but I'm very confident it'll ship the next week.
Okay, gotcha. That's
The next week after that. So once I get everything locked down, we won't do an unboxing, but we'll do a reveal. Here you go. I think me and Adam talked about that. It's just a little bit menacing to get that. Now, if Noah lived down the road from me, it'd be easy. I just, hey, Noah, can you come over? We'll do this. But he doesn't, so I have to figure this out, on my own. So, but Noah, what do you think about this piece? Are you going to get this next year, Ripley?
I don't know, man. The first question I had when looking at this was, is it a 2-piece base? And so it's kind of cool to see that it is, because I'm kind of like Alan. I would just take the left one and plug in that light up or whatever, and just enjoy that. So I don't know. I mean, if they offer that as an option, that would be cool. I would maybe consider the one on the left. I feel like that would look really good in a certain spot. So I like it. It looks cool. It's a little bit like, it's tough because I don't know if they can match like the paint quality that Prime One has for Xenomorphs. It's just insane.
Yeah.
So I'd probably have like lower expectations on that. So if the price is right, it's still a really great pose and a really cool base. So
yeah, I think Prime One makes them look like they're kind of wet and like they have that clear resin on them and they have that really slick look, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, great pieces, and it's very hard to beat Prime One. Alan, don't you think he has that, like, still on that monitor, he almost has that Aliens 3 kind of pose, because, remember they was jumping around, like, from wall to wall, and hovering
Yeah,
over
it's,
things.
it's got that pose, but this is definitely the warrior, not
It is.
not the dog.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
So that kind of narrows it to aliens.
Right, correct.
Well, here's some information about it. It's a 2-piece base,
Okay.
so that is good, and it's from you get the art print from Den. I don't want to butcher his name, but Buaveas. He's the Aliens comic artist from Dark Horse, so he's the one who helped design it. Edition size, only 50 pieces worldwide. Expected fourth quarter of this year, and 50 pieces worldwide, 2,500 USD.
Good info. It looks awesome. I with all the alien pieces that Prime One plans on doing, and I'm just kind of speculating a little bit now, mind you. But it's very tough to go outside that realm because of just how high quality the Prime One pieces are. It's like saying, I'm going to go and buy a Predator from another company that's a 1/3 scale. That probably you might want to rethink that.
Yeah.
Before you do that, you might want to rethink that.
Well, speaking of Predator, let's do a vote on the panel. Do we think that PCS will reveal what their Predator tease is this week?
Yes, I think so.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Mm.
If I have to twist Ant's arm, I will, but I really want to know. Marcos, you're
Is
muted.
Marcus talking to us?
My bad.
Sorry, Marcos.
No, you're good. You're good. That's my fault. So they got to do 2 reveals if they do that. If they have Palpatine 1/3 hyper realistic, and then the Predator one. So I think they're gonna go with Palpatine first, and then Predator. But I hope they show both. Like as a a collector, I wish they show both. But I think I'll have my money more on the Palpatine because they kind of showed it this week already a little bit. Yeah. So
I think the full reveal will probably be this week for Palpatine, if not. It'll be this week.
It looks great. The museum it looks great so far. Let's see. It looks like episode 6 as well. I would not have been mad if it's episode 3. Episode 6 is fine with me. But if they do episode 6, because in episode 6 he never had his lightsaber out, so that's the only thing. I wish they. I don't know how they're gonna do it. We'll see. But I want to see a lightsaber on his switch out at least with the hyper realistic one. We'll see though. If it looks just like that Darth Maul hyper realistic one, I'm all in. So
I have this up too, and this is one of the topics we're going to talk about this evening. But I mean, seeing that, and then seeing the one on Throne to me is definitely more iconic. I feel because I relate to that one definitely more. But I mean, when you see this piece, like my goodness, man, it's like it. I mean, Ant really their hyper realism.
Prototype one, very good.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be great. Let me bring this up. And Anne did tease this already in the group, so there it is. I mean, this is going to be fantastic.
It looks like the scene, obviously, right when he gets out that starship, when he gets out and he first meets Darth Vader in episode 3. So this looks exactly like that scene.
Yeah.
Me personally, I would like to see 2 different versions of Palpatine, the episode 3 and episode 6. Both look good though so far. So it's not like you're losing either one. It's just what you want out of a piece.
And Freddie, I don't know if you had a chance to look at this, but Palpatine's cloak looks almost like it's red, like a darkish red.
Yeah, maroonish. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. It does. So I don't know exactly what version this is, and I definitely want to see more.
Yeah.
If it's anything close to that Darth Maul, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
This is going to be great.
I agree.
Alan, you in for this?
This is looking good, and I like the fact that this version looks like it's fabric.
Right.
I was hoping that the throne piece was the one that was going to be fabric with
Yeah.
the silicone, but apparently not.
Sure.
So, we'll have to wait and see what it does. Maybe they'll do something cool, like maybe they'll have some transparent blue lightning effect coming off his fingers or something. I don't know.
That would be sick.
Have to wait and see what they do. It's too early. But
That would be amazing.
the cloak to me definitely looks black.
Right.
But they do have it lit. You can tell the backside is lit with a blue
Hue.
gel,
Yeah.
and they might have a amber gel or a red gel on the front, but it definitely looks black.
Material looks good though.
It looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks like the same material they did with Maul, the 1/3 hyper realistic Maul, and like I said, if the prototype looks as good as like the in hand, and this one looks as good as the prototype with Darth Maul, they're gonna hit it out of the park for sure. They just got to do it. They got to keep the quality for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This looks really, really good. I have no doubt they're going to nail this one.
I hope
So
I hope so.
I look forward to seeing what they end up doing. Their hyper real line has my interest, Alan. So
I like the. Oh, go ahead, my bad, Jimmy.
no, I'm just saying it really has my interest. What if they do Anakin Skywalker like this? And maybe, because Alan, think about it. I have the Blitzway one ordered, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, what if these are all
That's-
1/3?
That's quarter. This is third.
Right.
Yep.
Yes. That's my point. Is that if all these go 1/3 and they're hyper real, they're way above amazing. I may have to
Well,
switch.
Okay, Jimmy,
May
you
have
could
to
give it to
to
me.
get them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think I said.
No, it's sold out. Do I have it?
I said it.
You know, the only-
Oh, go ahead, Alan. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the only other thing I might have changed with this character, the base, is where they've got that light up feature in the base.
Okay.
Instead of it being it looks like it's like a white light lighting up the seams. If they would have done red for this character, I thought that would have been awesome.
That'd be cool.
No, it's a good
Yeah.
point.
But yeah, Marcos, can you imagine episode 3, Palpatine, like right before he fights Yoda?
No, dude, that's
Yeah, just like getting his lightsaber out, like his face is all like wrinkled
Dude.
and mangled, and the
Dude.
yellow eyes, like, dude.
Unlimited power. You know, like
That'd be awesome.
I do, like I love it. But what I hope for with this whole line was that they do like original trilogy, and then like they switched off to prequel, and then back to original trilogy, and then prequel. So they're kind of doing that right now. They went Maul, and then they're going to Palpatine. I hope they go back to original the prequel trilogy. Maybe Obi-Wan. I would love Obi-Wan. That's like
That'd be
the next
cool.
one. I'm getting this one for sure.
Mhm.
But I want an Obi-Wan so bad, and like hyper realistic. I would love it 100%. And Matt, you don't know, like I have the Darth Maul like lightsaber. I'm getting like prop replica like lightsabers go right in front of these statues as well. So I'm going all in with these 1/3.
Speaking of lightsabers, I got this was a couple of years ago, but got like a company, one of the real replica companies. But Ewan McGregor was going to be at Fan Expo Boston, so me and the kids, they were like, "We want this as our Christmas present," And we did the VIP experience where you got to meet and greet him and all that jazz. And he signed their lightsaber, their
Awesome.
That's
and
cool.
they got them like displayed, displayed and all that.
You
So,
raise your kids right. You raise your kids right.
Man, you're
like,
a cool guy.
it's like summer, and they're like, we're down in Miami. We were at the Miami con, and they're like, God dang. They were like, we want this as early Christmas, and I was like, let me get
Let's
this
do
on
it.
video.
Yeah.
Let me get this on video,
But yeah, for me, I want Obi-Wan next, like a prequel trilogy, and then I want after that, I want probably Darth Vader, and then Mace Windu. I just want them to go back and forth with prequel and original trilogy. Not Disney. We all know my hate for Disney trilogy. No Disney, but like prequel and OG. That's what I want for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Matt, you're the coolest dad ever, man.
Yeah,
Getting that stuff
100%.
to this, man. And you know what? Noah's gonna be the same way. Noah's gonna be taking this.
I'm like, come on, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
So
Same,
awesome.
hey, same as Freddie. Freddie too.
Yeah, Freddie
He
too,
got-
man. Freddie too.
He's got his girls in all the anime, My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, all that. Not
Gotta
One
raise
Piece.
them up right, man.
Not One Piece for some reason. I don't know why, but
No, I told them they have my blessing. I tell them all the time. I said, "Y'all can watch One Piece." I said, "There's nothing wrong with it. Y'all young. Y'all got time." I said, "Dad, he's out of it." I said, "Don't even ask me to watch with you."
That's my blessing.
So,
So, you know,
Marcus, which one are you leaning toward getting? The throne sitting down one?
Hyper.
Or the hyper.
So
Okay.
I had actually the first Darth Maul they had on 1/3 because I didn't know they were coming out the hyper realistic one, and then they came out the hyper realistic one, so I got that one. It was awesome because like Ann said, if you bought on the website, you can transfer all those funds over to the hyper realistic one. So I had like $800 already on the original one, so transferred it over. So this one I'm with Alan though. I would have liked the throne to be hyper realistic, but it wasn't. But I'm happy. But I need the lightsaber. I need the lightsaber with the hyper realistic one, like in the hand at least.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I hope they do it because like
it
match them all. If that makes sense.
is the throne one is the cowl and Is it a fabric or is it sculpted?
It's the throne one is sculpted 100%.
Yeah, sculpted.
Straight up sculpted. Yeah.
No. I want to see what the standing up version looks like.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I really wish, like, I'm hoping for the best. I just need to see his lightsaber. I love his lightsaber. It's like a chrome gold. I love the look of it. Gold. Yep. Yeah, I love it. Chrome gold. Does that make sense?
Because here's what I'm thinking. I've got that 1/4 sideshow, the Mythos Vader.
Yeah.
Pre-ordered. Yep. I'm thinking I can do that and then do the 1/3 hyper real Emperor. But and then eventually get a Luke.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like a good version of Luke. Because you don't need, not to hop down that hole. Because that's a big hole to hop down.
That's awful.
If you have just certain like Anakin, Darth, Emperor, Luke, and maybe a Leia.
Obi-Wan. Maybe
Obi-Wan. Yeah, forget about it. Yep, forgot about it.
That would be cool.
No, I would love. Hey, for me, I would love. What's the name? Oh my gosh. Count Dooku. I would love a Count Dooku.
Oh yeah.
My gosh, dude, I would love
he was cool.
I bet they will. I
hope they do.
I personally hope they do.
Awesome.
Any version of Princess Leia. Because that would draw me into getting all of these pieces.
Yes.
Well, Alan, what if they did a Boba Fett and the deluxe version has Solo and Carbonate with him with hyper real?
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's what I would want.
I want Princess Leia.
That's what I want.
I guarantee you J&D will do Princess Leia before all of them. How much you want to bet?
Okay.
Well, J&D gets a Star Wars license.
Oof, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough to beat.
Man, it'd be really.
Hey, but let's be real though. That Lord of the Rings line for me so far has been bad from J&D. So I don't know. They knock it out the park sometimes and they fucking miss sometimes too. So I don't know.
You think anybody would do a?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you think anybody would ever do a 1/3 of Jyn Erso from Rogue One?
It'd be tough.
I hope so. I would get it.
We're deep nerds though.
Yeah.
I get it, but like think about like everybody else that would try to buy it. I don't know if it would be a big popular statue to get, but it's a good movie though for sure. I like Rogue One a lot, but
Jyn Erso holding that computer pack.
Oh yeah,
I'd buy
it. Yeah,
because I know Hot Toys did one a while ago, but
yeah.
I've had this statues. Yeah, I've had this thought in my head for a couple of years. Now with all the magnets and stuff that they can do, what about a freaking Boba Fett? And then with Han Solo in the carbonate, but with the magnet system where it's like, and it like moves a little, you can see it moving. It's just like,
that would be cool.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I'm like, why are we not doing that?
Like it's kind of like floating. You're saying, right? Like it's kind of
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
That's a really good idea, Matt. That would be really cool. I look forward to seeing what PCS does because I gotta say, Ann is killing it with the hyper real. I had some questions. Like I don't know if it's gonna work or not. And they came out with Darth Maul and they just nailed it. So
that thing is. Luckily, I have it on pre-order, but that thing is one of the best statues they've done so far. They have, they're either hit or miss on like real people movie statues, but when they hit it. Like Brian with Candyman, like that piece is amazing. And but they miss like hugely. Like the 1/2 scale Arnie Conan, like as I talked about it last show, the Puerto Rican like kid, you know, like it does not look like Arnie, but when they hit, bro. And like same with the Turtles. We all know Turtles. That's their line.
Yeah.
That is their line.
Well, Ann did show this today too, and I really want to get Freddie's feedback on this. They did show
Ninjas Go. Oh no.
they did show this today, and they did show an update.
Alan
for Bateman on the PCS line. So, Freddie, I've got to ask, what do you think about the likeness on this? Should Ant stop and say, you know what, we're not doing this, but we're going to go hyperreal and everything? I don't know. I mean, what's your thoughts on this piece?
I think this looks better than the prototype, the original prototype they had.
It does look better than the prototype for sure.
Yes, I think they've improved a lot. I want to see more pictures of this, but I think this is one that they can be satisfied with. I do want to see more pictures. The paint looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is good. That'd be cool if he can go hyper real, but I think this is good. Far better than the previous one. I like it. I want to see him on the suit. I want to see it with different angles because this is only the front on. I want to see how the rest looks. But right now, I'm not gonna tear this apart or nitpick it like that because from what I'm seeing in the hand, it looks good.
Okay.
So.
Noah, what do you think?
I think this looks pretty good. I like it. I mean, it's maybe not 100%, but it's pretty close. I think most people would look at this and they'd recognize the actor. So I think it looks good. It kind of reminds me of a Blitzway portrait a little bit. So
Kind of
I'm not
does.
sure why, but yeah, it kind of does. So it looks good though. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Martin, what's your thoughts on the likeness on this?
I think it's like everybody else is saying. It's him, number one. There's no debating. It's him and all that. Definitely would like to see some side views, but yeah, looks great.
Okay. Alan, what do you think of the improvements PCS has done, or have they improved?
Oh, yeah. Obviously they did.
Okay.
I mean, we had our fun today discussing this piece. So I'm not going to go there. I think it's pretty damn good. I think I saw PCS do a post where they are redoing the Ernie Hudson portrait as well.
Yes.
They need to. That was the worst. 100%.
Yeah, they were working on that, repainting it and then doing something else to it, and that looked like a huge improvement as well. So yeah, I think anybody getting this, I mean, you definitely know who this is.
Sure.
So I think anybody getting it will be very very pleased with it.
I wonder if they got a different artist to do this. Painter, because I don't know if it's the same person, but if this is a different person doing this, I think they should lock it in. Because the improvements has been pretty good.
Yeah, I mean they definitely have. You can definitely tell the improvements. But I'll put my 2 cents in is that when I look at this, when I look at the from the prototype until now, there's definitely been a lot of overhauling, improvements on the likeness. You can really tell. You can tell who this is. Yes. Here's what I want to see, and I think Noah mentioned it too, but it's the angles of this is what's going to make the difference for me. Is that if you look at it straight on, you see the character awesome, but if you look at it from the left and the right, it looks nothing like him. And I don't know. I'm just saying that because I've had pieces in the past that straight on it looks fantastic. From the left, it looks great, but from the right, it looked terrible. And I'm not saying that's where we're at with this piece, but I've had pieces like that in the past. So what I'm saying is I'd like to see other angles of of the portrait, it on the suit, see what it looks like. I did tease when he was on with us that they were going to do other Ghostbusters lines, so Ghostbusters 2 as well, which would be super cool to see.
Yeah.
What if they did, Freddie? What if they did? They finished this line, and the next line is Ghostbusters 2 Hyper Real, and they have all of them.
Wow, I think they'd blow people's minds. They blow my mind if they did that.
Yeah,
I don't have to rethink my lecture. I would have to look at these 1/6 Ghostbusters and probably pack them up. But yeah, For sure.
It's been great. I know we're getting to the 1 hour mark, but I did want to thank the 126 subscribers we had this past week, and everybody contributing to Godlike Statues. We will have our 5,000 mark show most likely this Friday, so look for some surprises there and some giveaways as well. I look forward to that. I want to also say that. Right now, I've seen a lot of negativity still in the community. This is a great community. Always look for the positive vibes of it, because I think that when we go into the community and we're collecting, this is a place where we come to just have a good time versus it being filled with drama. So always just really try to be on the positive side of it. That's what I'd ask, is that there's just no room for that. Thank you, everybody, for joining this evening. And also, again, I want to remind everybody that this next Friday will be the 5,000 giveaway. So I look forward to that. Look forward to this week. And until then, stay godlike, and I will see you. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Peace,
Bye, everyone.
guys.